A noise sounded from inside her big walk-in closet, and he motioned for the guys to be quiet. Lowering his backpack to the floor, he crept across the carpet. Last week, she'd sneaked up on him at the soccer field. Damn near scared the shit out of him. She had a good laugh over that, but now, tonight was payback. He grabbed the double doors and flung them open. "Got ya!" His voice fell off when his eyes connected with Mari's twin sister. Mari's very naked twin sister. Oh, shit. As the girl of his dreams went poker straight before him, the dress in her hands fell from her fingers, making a whooshing sound as it sailed to the floor. His voice must have snapped her back. "What the hell?" She quickly put her hands over her body and turned sideways, curving her back and giving him the sweetest, sexiest view of her perfect ass. Fuck. Julia. She might be Mari's twin, and he'd seen Mari's body numerous times, but it didn't compare to Julia's. His cock thickened, and at the base of his neck, his pulse jackhammered. Christ, he wanted her in the worst way. But she was his best friend's sister, and he had been warned that she was off limits. "Get out!" she said, a pink flush moving up her neck to her cheeks. "I'm not Mari." His friends laughed, and Coop clenched his teeth, ready to kill them. But if he moved, he'd expose her, and he wasn't about to cause her any more embarrassment. He glanced over his shoulder. "Cut it out," he warned, and widened his stance to block their view and give her the privacy she deserved. "Now," she said. He grabbed a fistful of hair. "Look, I'm... She leveled him with a stare, those whiskey eyes with the honey flecks, holding him in place. "Is pervert the word you're looking for?" she asked. He wanted to leave, to drag his eyes from her, but Honor was waging war with his dick, and losing. Plus, he'd flung the doors open, and if he backed up now, his friends would see her. He grabbed Mari's robe hanging on the inside hook beside him, handed it to her, and forced his eyes to the shoebox over her head as she snatched it from him. "Listen, I'm sorry. I thought you were—" "I know who you thought I was." Cotton rasped over her skin, and he envied the robe as she pulled it on. "If I'd have known it was you in here, I would have just left." He paused and jerked his thumb over his shoulder. "And dragged these two assholes with me. I'd never want to walk in on you naked, Julia. Never. It was a mistake." "I know," she said, her voice going so low he had to strain to hear it. "I'm not my sister." His gaze darted back to hers, and his throat tightened when he saw the pained look on her face. What the hell? Did she think she wasn't as beautiful as Mari? As desirable? That he would have just left because her nakedness was repulsive or something? She might not be as outgoing or popular as her sister, but that didn't mean he didn't want her, or didn't want to see her naked. Because hell yeah, he did. Right now just wasn't the right time, and he was trying his damnedest to be respectful, no matter how thick his dick was, or how badly it was begging him for a little action. "Julia," he said, touching a strand of her long dark hair. "I didn't mean—" "What's happening here?" Mari said from her doorway. Coop spun around and found Mari staring at him, dressed in a barely-there bikini, her hands on her hips. She cocked her head. "Is there something I should know?" "I thought she was you," Coop explained. Julia pushed past him. "I was looking for that dress I lent you when your boyfriend found me. He didn't know it was me until I told him." Mari rolled her eyes. "You'd think you could tell us apart by now." He could. They were identical, but to him they were night and day. "Wait, I can tell." "And you never have to worry about anything happening." Julia turned and met his glance straight on. "He's not my type." Mari zeroed in on his backpack on the floor and bounded toward it. "Did you bring the beer for the beach party?" No longer in the mood to party, he watched Julia disappear. Christ! He might have just saved Jag from getting run over, but he was the one feeling like he'd just been steamrolled. Chapter 2. Present Day.